Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, one and all. All, good morning, all. Today is January 23rd, 2025, and I am Jennifer E Strachan, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan, Jennifer E Strachan, DBA LDAMS, LDAMS, the acronym for my firm, Legal Document Assistance and Multi Services. And this morning I'm live. Thank God. I'm alive. I woke up this morning again in the land of the living, and my business is open for work, open to do work, available for hire, HIRE, and providing services, of course, certainly, because I am a paralegal, legal assistant, legal technician, for which I've earned my degree, associate's degree in law and paralegal studies. And I also have a minor in business administration, sales and marketing and advertising. So also I provide marketing services, advertising services, business consultancy services, in addition to my paralegal services, legal assistant services, legal technician services, and notary services. I am also a notary. So, legal document assistance of multi services is a multi services firm. Yes, some say potatoes, some say potatoes, some say multi, some say multi. I've often said multi. If anyone's listening, has been listening and watching my videos and podcasts, I usually pronounce multi, but I am quite aware of the fact is I could say multi. So I think now I'm going to start saying uh, my firm is a multi services firm. Now I'm going to be converting to multi services and not uh, only multi services. I could also say multi and multi, right? Yes, correct is right. So this live on today's date is January 23rd, 2025. I just wanted to again remind the general public I am available providing services. So if you need your notarizations done, um, when and if, and not if and when, but this is something I know is happening every day of the year, 65 years, 65 days of the year. And when there is a 366-day year, leap year, it happens also. So everyday notarizations are necessary or must be submitted to some government agency, or just business to business notarizations are necessary. So I've often asked myself, why am I not getting an abundance of inquiries or requests for notarizations? Is it just me? I would hate to think that way. I mean, am I being singled out? No, that then what I would suggest to government agencies is that if any small businesses such as myself, and when on where small businesses are being cut out, um, then government must regulate and cut out, have a cut the monopoly on those that are receiving or getting tons and tons and always get the request for their notarization services. And meanwhile, notary as such as myself, such as Jennifer E Strachan, isn't receiving any requests for notarizations of documents. That's in monopoly that must be chopped, must be cut, and must be looked into. So government, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan is doing Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan own due diligence about the whole notarization matter and the market and the the unfairness that's happening. And so, if we need for notaries to be directed, have a system where notaries could all get a fair share of the notarization market, then something I'm suggesting to government for this to happen, and quickly, please, because I'm not paying for uh, my notarization certificate and the fees to be a notary and pay a yearly for errors and insurance and insurance and not getting any business from and I'm putting money into the notary business and I'm not getting any money in return. That is a no-no. So Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan has the capacity and the understanding that this must all end so I could reap some of the benefits of being a notary. I know there are quite a lot of notaries, and this is why a system needs to be put in place where we're regulated as such that notary requests for notarizations go to all of the notary publics, and so the notaries, and so I could get my fair FAIR share without paying a FARE to places for insurance and for taking the tests and all of that. So please, government, uh, please look into the matter. Thank you. And moving on to a different subject matter. Now that I've gotten that out and spoken about it, I, Jennifer Elizabeth Short, I'm doing my due diligence because I am in my own business, in my own capacity. And when I notice things that are that are causing me suffrage, I speak up about it. And yes, so here I am again this morning. And so I was saying I am a notary. So yes, I'm open uh, for notarizations of documents, filling the customer's requests as soon as I get customer and customers, many, not just one customer, but many customers. I do need so I could many have looked upon my scoffed at my sole proprietorship because of the numbers of customers I don't have, but that is one of the reasons why my numbers as far as customers, as far as selling anything is done, it is down because we businesses need regulation. And I think now that Donald J. Trump is in the office, a businessman who totally understands where I came from. I, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan, came from, and I understand where he came from because we are both of the business world, and many people around us and many people in the business world understand, and many small owners and many sole proprietorships and many people who aren't getting any customers. I mean, I would hate to think that would be very upsetting for me to think or even find out that I'm the only person who's having that problem and never gotten more than one notarization request. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So now Donald J. Trump and all agencies are seeing and noticing how wrong that is. That says me putting into paying again for insurance, paying for the test to take the study, paying for the test, having myself covered in insurance every year, paying into the thing as I do with taxes, and not reaping any good benefits. And that's not because I don't have chit in a chat. This is a different instance where things are quite wrong. Things are drastically wrong and unfair, not correct, not fair, not right, not correct, and that all must be fixed a properly so that the system works for everyone and not just a whole monopoly getting all of the monies, all of the business, all of the time. That wrongness is extreme wrongness now. It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting when I really think about it. And I do think, you see me thinking? This is Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan and Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan owns Skin, Brain, DNA, because the blood is flowing from my body to my brain and telling me, some monopoly is killing Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan in here, in Brooklyn, in New York, in America, and it must stop. In so many ways, they're killing the small business owner. And so yesterday, when I spoke on my live about, uh, I spoke on a live yesterday about uh, paying, fighting an OATH hearing, ticket summons that the public would have gotten, because they want to fight the ticket, the summons they get whenever they get and would have gotten and would get ticket summons from OATH offices. Such people want to fight, or maybe the tickets are being reduced. And those that wasn't able to get their tickets dismissed, they still have to pay that. And so those are not just an array, ARRAY. Those are in ARREARS. And everything that's in a ARREAS that's still owed means it's still pending. They haven't paid. They got the tickets for they're being they were delinquent in fixing, or whatever the reasons are that are stated on the ticket. They went to court, tried to fight it, but the judge said, no, you still have to pay for the OATH tickets, or wherever, the city agencies handed out summonses, and they still have to pay. And those tickets are in ARREARS, meaning they still must be collected. The monies must be collected from those people that did not pay their fair, FAIR share, and they're still delinquent. And so that's just another way of showing me all across the board the unfairness that monopolies are having, and us really squeezing sole proprietorships such as myself. And I am not here alive just because they've been squeezing me all along. I'm alive on my own merit. I'm alive in my body. I have a clock. I can't tell the time. And each time they try squeezing me, I'm in the building and I'm minding my business, and they squeeze me each and every day. Then surely I'm dying faster than I will die a normal death, DEATH. And I don't want to die because of anybody amount of monopolies, numbers of monopolies, DEBT. So this is why I've been known to speak up for myself. Yes, because everything that's not speaking up for themselves, they're speaking amongst themselves against small business owner. They're formed monopolies, oligarchs, all sorts of business bigger than one person. They're all bigger than one person who they all turn their eyes against. And meanwhile, they've been very corrupt. And so all that corruption must be done away with for the sake of the good of society. And when you have things in bed together, making God only knows, God only knows, as they say. But how true is that? Can you believe all that? Well, I personally, if you all ask me, if any judge or jury asking me, I would tell judge and jury exactly as I just told, and I'm telling myself I'm speaking each day for my rights, because correct is still right. In the dictionary, correct is still right. Yes. And so I'm just reminding myself, reminding the powers, the fair, FAIR minded people and Americans where I work, where I live and work and mind my business. Things need the system needs to be fixed, and not to please or to feed the beast any further. No, the beast don't need any feeding any further. No, 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 no. Matter of fact, the many beast is fat. Fat, ugly, not nice, terrible, horrible. The beast is fat. And all of that fat needs to be cut. They need to pay what's in arrears, ARREARS. Stop going, trying to come or go or stay after good, because I am a good person and I'm not trying to feel ugly, fat, FAT, not not speaking truth, because the fact, FACT, of the matter, they're very terrible liars. Their record, while on the record, their records, they're still trying to lie and tell tales and narratives. And that's all too bold face of a liars, a bunch of liars and thieves. And I could describe in a lot of different words which would fit their bill. So I am just, again, I'm open for business. I'm Jennifer E Strachan, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi-Services. I'm a paralegal, legal assistant, legal technician, notary, providing, and I also do provide advertising services, business consultancy services, and marketing services. And regarding what I was just speaking about too, if you all have noticed, if the monopolies have noticed that from where they are, they've gotten resistance, that's because things have been wrong. They've been met with resistance. And why are they being met and looking at resistance? And who they looked for, they've gotten quite a resistance from people, person, single individual, such as Jennifer E Strachan. Why do they even stop? Do people even stop to think? They hold to even look back at themselves, look upon themselves, and not look down on a small because why? One, well, excuse me, one is less than many, than two, than three, than excuse me, excuse me. Do I know one is less than two? Should I get in with the monopoly that's going to kill me? No. No. Their amount of math and grammar and logistics, it doesn't work for single sole proprietorship such as Jennifer E Strachan. Because they're constantly wanting for people, or hoping and wishing and dreaming for any one person to dive into that river, that dam, that river, that sea, that ocean that they're struggling to get out of. And that only pulls you down. It would pull me down. They don't even stop on their way to keep going after who they've been attacking and targeting, is trying to squeeze the small business owner, the single sole proprietorship business owner. Now, being is that anything to be scoffing at? Is that a whoa? Everybody, all it's a small business. I mean, that is silliness. If they really think clearly, they're showing how dense in stupidity they all are. My gosh. And yesterday I had my live about helping them fight the summonses. But now I'm thinking, I'm checking myself. Oh my gosh, whatever. Is Jesus Christ crazy, as they say? Who would ever? I mean, yes, I need clients and customers, but maybe I think I need, and this is why I stayed away from criminal law. I didn't take much criminal. No, I didn't take any criminal courses when I was in law school, and because studying to become a paralegal, legal assistant, legal technician. No, I didn't get into criminal law. No, because I'm double checking. I just did my, and now I'm seeing even more clearly why. Why? What that all means. Because it goes free. It goes in front of the judge. As, say, for instance, the judge dismissed the case first time. The judge dismissed everything, and it goes free, and it goes back to doing the same old oligarchy, monopoly of injustice, and all the monies is kept in its hands, and it's sitting on their assets in the building. They've been sitting on their assets, everything dismissed for them in their favor, just be with it, and they haven't sent their gold kids to school to be nothing. No, to become anything to be spoken highly of in their numbers. No, but what they do when they're peer pressured is to try to get a single business owner to be as those as they are in the box, back in the box. The jackasses in the box with the numbers of mouths to feed that's fed and fat, FAT. That's the fact of the matter is there no those numbers are hanging on by thin thread onto, and it's not a traditional numbers. It's all malarkey, and I will use the word malarkey because malarkey has a distinct meaning about that whole narrative and their whole narrative and tales and stories. Malarkey still describes what it's been. No amount of changing the word or you could use different words with the same meaning, but it's the same meanings, and it's same meaning, either positive or negative, either negative or positive. Yeah. So now I'm thinking they might not call or request from me to come in and go with them to or represent them at the OATH hearings because as I just thought of, so are they. That's the way they are. So is he, so are they. That's the way they are. I don't even know if Jesus Christ on the cross ever got a customer from anybody, any of those multitudes that crucified and persecuted Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christ was a shoemaker or a carpenter. Whatever the profession Jesus H. Christ was. I don't even know if Jesus H. Christ had any customers in their words in their Bible. If Jesus Christ had any customers, and it sure as hell didn't come from those who were persecuted, I don't think so. Who would write? Oh, the same people who crucified Jesus Christ are the same people who came, but Jesus never came down off the cross to make the shoes or be a carpenter. So how is that going? How is that Bible tale going? Not good. Because people are lying. A lot of people, many in monopolies that are getting all the business, that have customers, many customers are in customers, or they are the customers in bed with the business owners. That's what's up. That's what's been going around, up, down, in, and out. That's what's happening. They're all in bed together. But that's where government must step in and do right for a single sole proprietorship such as Jennifer E Strachan, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi-Services. And so I urge government to regulate properly regulate, do proper regulation and all those broken rules, broken sexual activity rules, put them in their places. I don't know, maybe the moon, is the sun on the moon yet? Are there sons and daughters on the moon yet? Because they cannot live around single sole proprietorship without attacking. It seems they're hell bent that it seems they can't get their heads from out of single sole proprietorship arse, and they cannot put their heads back in their books, in their holes, and mind their own business. They cannot live around sole proprietorship without attacking. So it seems they think they have normalized attacking sole proprietorship, and that is some devilish thinking. But we're on the record, and it's happening. And something so long and hard and so difficult, things so hard and difficult and long, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan is not the answer. Neither the father nor the mother, and vice versa. Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan is not the answer for all of their problems and issues. But if anybody else should need my services, I am Jennifer E Strachan, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi-Services. I am here. I'm available for work, open to work, providing services, and available for hire, HIRE. I am qualified, trained, skilled, experienced, have an associate's degree and a minor, and I've been around here for as long as I've been around here. And I would like to remain alive doing what I love, my own life, job, firm, company, business.